All right, DOT community. Let's see, just getting everything set up. Sorry to keep you just kind of lingering in the quiet there for a minute. Zom City Rage, hello, what's up? Welcome to the stream. So far, maybe the only one, but we'll get things moving. Just doing a bit of a stream. I haven't done one in a while. Took a moment and I got all the links posted over, band, line, Discord, of course, that one there as well. And just going to basically hang out for a little while, just do some gameplay. Said I've been a little out of the gaming world for, geez, close to like 2 weeks. And I just wanted to go ahead and just kind of get a stream going, kind of get back in game, testing another different setup. Just as usual, kind of playing around, trying to see what's going to be the best arrangement for some of the stream and all that stuff. And basically, just going to sit here and just kind of horse around for a little while. We, of course, have the triple drop going on. Right, the name of it's losing. Right, what is it called? The Spoils of War. Spoils of War. We of course have that going on, so we'll do some raiding, see what we can kind of collect from that, and see what's going on. Sean A, you missed my streams. Nice, thank you, thank you, thank you. Like I said, I've been on the road for close to 2 weeks and just have not had the chance to sit down and do any streaming from the road. But I was having some stream withdrawals. So I'm back home, and just gonna bring you some grinding. Get an update. Where am I at? What's been going on? Blah blah blah. Let's go ahead and switch this on over to the live view. Now that we got things going on, and my goal is to just kind of start monitoring a little bit of what goes on stream. Like I said, I've got a little bit of a different setup. JJ, cheers, what's going on? And not necessarily a totally different setup, but I'm trying my stream from a little bit of a different angle as far as how I'm capturing some of the gameplay and all that stuff. And we'll see if it works. It may work, it may not. Maybe better, it may not. We'll see how that goes and just kind of wing it. I was just doing a little bit of testing prior to hitting the live button. And at least on my non-live test, it wasn't as glitchy. We'll see. But I'm just feeling, I don't know, I feel like I'm going to be making the big drop soon and going with some kind of a capture card, Elgato or something like that. But still doing some research on whether or not that alone is what I need, for the fact that I see a lot of news like Mac and Elgato just aren't the best fit for each other. And we'll see what goes on. But let's get some grind going. We were just in a bit of a cap war, right? So I'm hanging out here in our Sanctuary Delta. All right, that's where I'm at right here. This is our second team. Made up primarily of some newer players to the game, some players that are looking to still kind of grow a little bit and get things going. So I've dropped down over here from our main team down to the secondary team. We've got Delta and we've got our Omega team, both of which this season are, where are we at here, are actually on the same server. We've got Sanctuary Omega here, which is up in the top 5. They seem to be doing pretty well. We got into a pretty heavy cap war, definitely a nod of the hat towards Coalition. We started it just having a bit of fun. They ended it being a bit serious. All right, but it was good. It was fun to just kind of mix things up. It's kind of where we got just a little stagnant, so pretty much all of Omega jumped in, and then a few of us more seasoned players from Delta decided to just kind of jump in and give them a go. Just having some fun with it, switching it up rather than, I mean, basically good old farming and whatnot. So it was fun, just kind of burn off some lands, all that good stuff. That's basically all that it was. It was just someone else was saying that they were getting capped, and we're just like, hey, you know what? Let's go ahead and just take some focus, put a little heat on them, and well, in the end, basically lost all my lands, and I collected my 4 neutrals today, so that way at least I can help prep up for the Poison Ivy event tomorrow and all that good stuff. So on that note, I really haven't even had a chance to get in and do a whole lot of heavy gameplay today. Been out just kind of doing a bit of farming and whatnot. I'm just going to do a quick little... I feel like my head is right about to go off of camera on there with the green screen just hitting right above me. So just going to do a little adjustment there. There we go, looking good. And right back in it. So, you know, as I basically sit here and ramble on about the nothingness that's going on in the game, right? Other than we've got Spoils of War, so every single battle is going to drop 3 rewards. It was good for 24 hours. We are roughly 10 hours into it. And just going to go do some attacks. I know one thing I always like to hit is the... God, why am I just at a loss for words today? The monuments. We'll start out getting a hit on the monuments. Doing some Titan training lately. And I've kind of been switching it up. I know I should definitely get in there and focus. Let's see. Moyad Ahmed, not too sure what you said there in comments. I'm not able to read that, but hopefully it's something good, essentially. But I've basically been playing around, trying to just level up some more of my 4 stars lately. I've been taking Thor. Where's he at? Thor. There you are. So I've been taking my Thor to the monuments on occasion. He here, just kind of pulling up his skills, show you a little bit of what he's got going on. So he's got his hammer. I got armor piercing, armor piercing, and resist against fire, which I'm pretty cool with not having any massive lightning damage on him because, of course, I can get a whole bunch of that from the relics once I eventually level them up. So I've been taking him in just to kind of slowly work at him. But I've also been really thinking about starting to switch over to my Basathi and taking Basathi in on occasion, getting her worked up for it just because I don't have Logu. And now with Basathi's event coming around again, I know I'll probably use her a lot for the grinding that I do there. Most likely bring a little bit of that stream to you. I won't be going heavy because I've only got around 5,000 gems at the moment. I won't be making any big push again until the Norse gods come back around and make a push there because my push is to make sure I get every single Norse god, which, by the way, if you haven't watched today's Talk of Titans episode, right, I do the dev live stream in 5 minutes or less. I did do rundown there, give you some cliff notes. All right, we've got Basathi coming up tomorrow along with Okasi. Jim, hey, what's going on? Welcome to the stream. Outside of that, which kind of broke my heart a little bit because I did make a push and get Basathi because I didn't have, or I don't have, Ladega. And I made the push to go, what was it, all like 18,000 souls to get Basathi, and starting tomorrow, Basathi is going to be available for 10,000 souls, where a new Okosi, which I don't have, is available at 16,000 souls. Now, I'm kind of wishing I almost would have waited and made a swing to Basathi. So I'll say, you know what, in all honesty, I'm not a big fan of a new Titan like this, Basathi, being made available so soon. And for, I mean, what, 8,000 souls less than what I had to make the investment. So I'm not huge on that. It kind of hurts me a little bit that I made that big push and then so soon Basathi's available again. But in the end, I mean, it's really good that if you don't have Ladega, if you didn't make the push to get Basathi, go ahead and get her. Okosi is another good one. Don't have, want to add, but I won't be doing it just because the gems are not in my favor this time around. Zalan, let's see. Hey, you got your shirt. Nice, excellent. Hopefully it's a good fit. And hopefully you got your little care tag that comes with it. But I do want to make sure, you know, do not put these shirts, like this one here, in the dryer, right? Not dryer ready for it. Hang dry, all that, and cold water, all that good stuff, just because you don't want to mess up that lettering. Let's see. JJ just caught the breakdown. Great run through. Thanks. Much appreciated. Sean, can we all agree that 10K for a 4-star Titan is flipping amazing? Yes, it actually is pretty frickin' amazing. We'll take your flippin' and I raise you a frickin'. Soon we just might be dropping F-bombs here, but, you know, Zalon might say I'm not in the PG family anymore. Looks of stream. Ouch, good point, right? Yeah, absolutely. So, I mean, what we know so far about Poison Ivy. 2 4-star Titans available for 16,000 souls or less. We know that much. We don't know that the event is only going to be 16,000. There could be some relics and all that. But by the sound of it, it's pretty much a full-on Poison repeat. Now, I was actually going through some of my videos recently, and I think it's been quite some time since we had a fire event. So I'm really hoping we can have fire. I feel like, right, we have got Poison coming up now. Other than the Norse gods, take away those 2 lightning. All right, so that's 3 weeks worth already. We just had Shiver, so that's a whole month we haven't seen fire. Right before that, we had, what was the event right before all that kicked off? Did we have physical? I don't know, we'll see. But either way, I mean, it'll be hopefully really helpful if they can go through, and I'd like to see them throw a fire one in there. I'd like to see Drakor make a return. I know that's one Titan I would like to get and I don't have, but, you know, ultimately, I mean, here's one Basathi. This is what we've got here. This is what I've got, right? Damage, health, the charge damage, resist against earth, and panther damage. You know what? I'm not really disappointed in this, but it's pretty decent that resist against earth, you know, going up against those massive high-level Goliaths, definitely can put down some panthers in a swing. You know, I really like fire because that's that whole, you know, range against the panthers. Fire does pretty good, but I've got that on my Logu. So, and I believe as far as charge goes, I do not believe charge has any type of a cap to that percentage. So, you know, I'm all good with pretty much most of that. Even health, I'm okay. I'm not too frustrated with that. So, ultimately, let's get this kick started, see what we can get from 3-time rewards. Do I want to go Basathi here, or do I want to bring Thorin? You know, since I'll be using Basathi on any stream, grinding, or anything like that I do this weekend, which you got to see. I'm on the road again. We'll just see. I think I'm going to go ahead and take Thorin today. Let's see what we can get from these 3 drops. Now, for this, just to kind of make it quick, I still bring in all Panthers. Spell-wise, really doesn't make much of a difference, but I'll save my Panthers a little bit here. Plus, I think I got to use some of those up, right? Let's go ahead and just do this. We'll use a bunch of those up. I've got Noreans. Great, let's go against Drakor. So JJ's becoming commonplace to re-offer Titans for a cheaper rate, but this is pretty soon after. Agree. You know, I know they usually do come around, but this seems really soon. I mean, I think only just a matter of weeks. I don't even think we can count the months in between. But, yeah, basically avoiding F-bomb. Got to keep it kid-friendly. Yeah, I guess so. You know, although according to YouTube stats, everyone that watches my YouTube channel is male and between the ages of 24 and 45. But I'm pretty sure they're not all male. We at least can throw Lou in there. I'm the DOT YouTube hall monitor. Let's see. Also, the Titans are pre-leveled leading up to the gold Titans. That would be a huge plus if in Poison Ivy that does happen. You know, we saw it in some of these past events. If they're going to be like level 10, level 15, wouldn't be disappointed if they are. Earth has been longer, says Lex. Definitely picking up another Basathi for that cost. Doc is sound Nazi. Let's see. My friend will probably get her too, since it's only 10k souls. Yeah, I mean, ultimately, if you don't have Basathi and 10k souls, you got to do it. I mean, really, we'll look back. I will see. I'll have to kind of do a quick rundown of all my videos that I've dropped in the past and see, you know, what have we basically seen so far this year. I feel, though, right now that Poison is pretty much been like the dominating element for events so far. And Thor is going in circles. There we go. He's just got to get that warm up before he goes in. Can't go into a battle, you know, cold muscles. Gotta do a couple laps, right? That's what it's all about. There we go. Wrap it up, wrap it up. Let's see what we can get with these 3 drops here. So here's what I'm seeing. Like I said, I'm doing this as a bit of a test as well. As we all know, I'm a professional amateur at this whole YouTube streaming here, but I'm running a little bit different. I'm capturing my game just a little bit different. And I'm not noticing as much of like the pixelating on the battles, but once more, YouTube's got me at a very low stream health. Now let's see, we got level 1, 2 level 12s. I'll take those. That's cool. I'll hang on to those until a fusion event comes around the corner. So at least 2 level 12s, that's not bad. I don't think I've ever gotten, I don't want to say the word never, but I just don't think I've ever gotten a 2-star from the monuments. I know they can be dropped. I don't think anything else higher drops, but I don't think I've ever gotten a 2-star in there. So let's see. Thor goes up just a little bit more. Panthers go down just a little bit. Let's see. Zalan's pushing JJ for the event chart. JJ's already got it started. Got a special surprise for tomorrow's Exum. Zalan. Do I have the 1.21 update? No, I do not. I'm on Apple, and I don't think it has dropped for the Apple community yet. I believe it's still doing a slow rollout through Android, and we're usually just a little bit behind on that one being Apple, but we'll see how that goes, which I'm actually pretty happy if that's the case, that I'm getting a little behind on that one, that which I actually have to do an iPad update itself on the software. So maybe that's why I don't have a notice for game update. But if that's the case, either way I'm behind. I'm glad that they're doing a slow rollout. And according to Matt, he said that a little bit later, right, where's the note? A little bit later on, after the 1.21 update has been out for a little bit, then they're going to start rolling out that troop fix. So I'm glad it's not being pushed out immediately, because then I'm not too far behind on that one. All right, so there's one battle done. What else have we got going on? Let's just, well, let's see who's getting attacked here. Just do a little vengeance, right? Rank 6. Oh, look at that. I got my own notification from my own Talk of Titans, which was not now, but like forever ago. That's cool. That's cool. Do some garrison raids. I mean, well, no, I don't want to do that. Well, this guy's definitely collecting the VP for farming. What do I need? Isn't that who I... Oh, no, that's not who I was just at. Got some updates to do. I think I might have to chase some gold while getting these 3 drops. I think... Yeah, 2.65. How much do I need? 342? Let's go get 342 gold. K, that is. Game Rescue. Nice work here. Thanks. Cheers to you. Let's go get some gold. Other than that, what else has been going on in the Gaming Jaeger community? You know, I will say I was actually quite pleased. I was actually wearing this shirt through the airport right at one of the start of my trips, about maybe a week and a half ago now. And as I was going through the airport out in California, somebody said, "Hey, I know that." I said, "Sweet." And that was pretty much that conversation, actually. But the question is, do you even crit? With most of my 4-star Titans, I do, because they've got triple crit skills on them. Hey, here we go. What are we going to use for this one here? Let's bring... Just feel like having some fun, just doing some random... Oh, well, let's go ahead and bring Sagunga in. Get some Panther buff going. Maybe we can use some shields. Got nothing else going on. But let's see. Again, I'm just kind of testing this out. So rather than doing a direct capture of my iPad, which added plenty of glitching to it, so I'm watching my stream health here, and even as I'm swiping through some of the Titans and the relics, I'm not noticing good old 8-bit Dawn of Titans as I usually bring to you. So that's kind of a plus. On the flip side, I'm noticing a little bit more of a delay in the stream than usual. Alright, get him done, Sagunga. So I guess it's just a little bit of a trade-off, but again, I've got a little bit of a health issue now with YouTube, which for months and months and months I never had. But lately, the past couple months, major health issues while streaming on YouTube. And I even have my computer hardwired right in, which is a little unusual, but I don't know. I guess beggars can't be choosers, right? That's what it's all about. Eventually, I'll get this figured out, and it's called eventually I'll just get a different computer other than a Mac for streaming. But I've got the glitching solved. Now I just have to solve the delay. Jay, what's up? Corvus, Basante's Panthers are hitting 83% crit right now. Nice. Zalon, wait. So the guy in your story played DOT or knew what crit was, shorthand for critical. Well, this is, let's see, exactly, look, Imperials. I don't need Imperials. This is one of my 3 drops. So I was literally walking through the airport, just checking in Fresno Airport. This was the day where I was going through 4 different airports in one day. And I was walking through Fresno, and this guy just read out loud, "Do you even crit?" And he just goes, "Nice." And I was like, "Awesome. You know the game, right?" He goes, "Yeah." And I was like, "Sweet, DOT." And we walked on. Well, because he was checking in, and I was on my way through security, all that, blah, blah, blah. I didn't strike up. I actually was looking for him a little bit more on the other side of the gates. Never crossed paths with him again. What are you going to do? So either he just knew crit, and when I said DOT was just kind of like, yeah. Or he actually knew DOT and recognized. Either way, I'm cool with it. Lou. What's going on? Shadow, sup as well. Planning on forging with all the relic collecting. Hey, Fresno, yeah, I was just out there about 2 weeks ago. But yes, I'm going to do some relic forging as well after I'm going to get some gold going, and I'm going to go ahead and start an upgrade. Which once I get that upgrade going, I'm going to have to hit gold heavy to go ahead and get the 2 next upgrades going, and I'll explain why in a moment in case you don't know that little suggestion on being able to minimize your mine/farm upgrades. Lou, what do you mean I was in your location? I literally put it out on the chats, and I said, hey, I'm out here in Cali, in the Fresno area. Never heard boo from you. Lou, you got to wake up earlier than like 3 o'clock in the afternoon so we can get some updates going, you know, get this communication flowing. Then again, though, I mean, after my trip kind of started, I was basically out for the next week and a half because work, then took a nice little family vacation, and I just kind of took the time off, got into the game, did my dailies, and pretty much left it at that. So VP is pretty low coming in. I literally just got back from vacay yesterday after a 15-and-a-half-hour drive with the fam, and got the house back into shape today. Got Jumanji in my backyard, basically. So now I said, you know, I'm going to sit down. I got total stream withdrawals, and get my stream going. And Lou, you live in Fresno. Well, Didn't spend my time in Fresno. I was actually about 40 minutes south. I was down in Visalia. I'm sure you may know it, but that's where I actually spent about 2.5 days. Pretty quick in and out. Here we go, get some more gold. I think this might top me off on what I need to get that upgrade started. We'll see how it goes. We'll get these relic drops, and then we'll get into, maybe we'll do some forging on stream just to see what the luck is like. Sagunga, go take care of some cats. But I might be back out in Fresno. Just a random note for you there as well, Lou. Maybe we can do a joint live stream. And I'll be back in Fresno-ish, Visalia area. I think in December-ish. Big-ish on that one. Matter of whether or not I booked that trip. See how it goes. I actually got to follow up on that this week when I officially return to work from vacation. That's not till Monday. I got my time. Let's see. 2-star militia. Don't need that. Man, I would love to see like some nice, even 3 stars, just good food. Don't really need the 3 stars. Just the food of it would be nice for those percentages. Would love to see a 4-star come in. All right, that would be pretty nice. Let's see. I do have to raid a city for my daily. Got to get that done, I guess. And let's see. Can I kick off that upgrade? Am I there yet? 2.65. Yep. All right, so here's my trick to you. The 10 of you that are watching right now, here's a little heads up. And anyone watching this stream post-mortem for this one. Suggestion/tip, which I totally have to give a nod to HSK on our alliance, our main alliance there, who suggested this a while ago. I've been using it for the past several castle upgrades. It's an excellent suggestion. It's helped me save a bunch of time, resources, all that good stuff. So here's the tip for you. When it comes to upgrading your storages, both your gold storage as well as your food storage, right? These buildings right here. So those 3. That when you go to do these, if you, right, because you can see they require, this one here now requires 4 farms, which I've got some catching up to do, but I'm not too far behind. These ones here require 3. So here's the trick to this. You need each one of these 3 buildings, 1, 2, 3, to be upgrading consecutively. You have to start the 3rd building before the first one finishes. So this one here is going to take 3 days and 15 hours, which means that I have 3 days and 15 hours, well, 3 days, 14 hours, and 59 minutes, because I want to beat that timer to get not only number 2, but also number 3 started, which means that I have to collect basically a little over 5 mil in gold in the next 3 days to make sure I get these 2 buildings going. Now, why? Because if this 3rd building does not get started before the first building finishes, what can happen? I'm not going to say it happens every time, but it happens a hell of a lot of time, is that all of a sudden that 3rd building will not say 3 out of 3 gold mines. It will actually request that you upgrade 9 or maybe 11 or whatever the number might be of your actual mines. If you've ever been stuck in that situation where you go to do your 3rd upgrade and all of a sudden like, oh, what the hell? I've got to upgrade 9 farms now, or 11 farms, or 11 mines rather than the 3. What happened? I had that happen to me back at castle like 14 or 15 or something like that. So for the past 3-4 castle levels, because I'm at 19, right? Let me see. I'm at 19 now. That was the trick, is you've got to make sure that these storages are being upgraded at the same time. So am I ready to do that? Yes, because I need those storages, right? I've got to upgrade those storages to upgrade the reserves so I can have enough for it, right? I've got the 2.41, and I need 3 reserves for this one here. But Okay, so I can do the reserves, but I'm gonna go ahead and get these storages going because I also need that gold to be able to push these buildings along. And I can't upgrade these buildings because I need to upgrade storage. That's where I'm at right now, is focusing on the troops. So let's get it done. Building number 1, upgrade, great. 3 days, little over 14 hours to go ahead and get that tip that I just gave out done. I've got to get enough gold to upgrade these 2 other buildings before the first one finishes. So that is my suggestion. Let's get back to some gold then. Let me double check that treasure room as well. Right, we've got, don't need troops, so I've got room. Oh, I still have room. So those have all been going into those slots. Nice, excellent. All right, we got 499 relics and only storage for 1. Actually, I'm not even up to 500 yet, but that'll be happening soon. Let's go find that gold. So, I mean, what about everyone else? I mean, whether you're watching now, watching after the fact, you can throw it in the comments here. Who's going to make the push to get Basathi at 10k souls? Is that going to be Basathi number 1 for you? Is it going to be Basathi number 2? What's your target there? What are you looking forward to with this Poison Ivy event? How far are you going? I think I'll definitely be putting a little bit of a grind. I'm going to see how far I can get. The past couple events have not been great for me just because I've been on the road. And when I'm on the road for work, which is pretty much every single weekend, I can't really do a whole lot of long day grinding. Oh, let's go get this dude before. Get him, Sagunga. Get him. And what do you guys also think? So if you saw on stream today, if not, check out my Talk of Titans, right? The good old TOT. Get your tot fix. What do you think about Okasi's now fixed skill? So it's going to be an X skill for Okasi. They showed on stream, what was it, health? Pushed up to like 117%, something like that. I wrote the number down just because I want to make sure. Yeah, about 117% health. I got the new Okasi with an X skill for armor, which brought the Panther armor up to like 88% for the first skill. What do you guys think of having that kind of skill set for, and only one of them, for a paladin? Do you think it'll make a difference? I know a lot of people are kind of saying, you know, paladins are a bit dead. You know, they're getting beat pretty easily. Thirsty's a mofo right now, but do you think that that skill is actually going to help a paladin on defense at all? Or is it, I mean, for lack of a better description, a bit of a wasted skill? There we go. We'll take on some green. Even though 109, I'd love to get a little bit more than that, but green rewards are always nice. Well, with that, what about the little tip that they kind of said? You know, I think it was Dom who was going into battle, and he was like, "Oh, you know, I'm gonna take Basathi or whoever it was, and all Panthers." And I think it was Haig that called him out and just said, you know, well, that might work for now. And then there was this whole little back and forth about, you know, that Panther might change. And we all know they've been talking about, you know, as far as balancing troops and troop AI, they've been talking about that on the past couple of streams. Does that smell of a nerf for Panthers coming soon? Or just maybe a general change? Are they maybe going to balance out other troops to more or less counter what these Panthers will be? Oh, and Sagunga goes down. Game Rescue. Nuokosi is meh. Really hoping they offer Mount Armor and Bitter Dirks. You know, based off of what they put on their Titan today on the stream, I wonder if they're going to go more Tainted and Septic than Mount Armor and Bitter Dirks. That is a little bit of the vibe that I got from what we saw relic-wise on stream. With that, I don't know. And honestly, if you got the Mount Armor, chances are it'd be physical resist anyways. Grenadiers, I don't want troops. I don't want spells. Give me relics. Give me relics. Or give me death. That should be a slogan for a shirt. Give me relics or give me death. Yeah, we'll see. JJ, I agree. Fantastic event for a newer player. It gives you a Ranger and it gives you a Paladin, both of which allow you to focus on your Panthers, which is what newer players should be and probably are focusing on right now in game. That might not be the same reason, but that's one reason that I would say is you've got a Ranger, you've got a Paladin, both 4 stars. Great opportunity for new players. Troop changes will have a huge impact. Absolutely, Game Rescue, especially if they adjust Panthers in any way, shape, or form. That could, I mean, even a minor change could potentially have some pretty massive impacts. Ooh, let's take on a level 25 Runa. Look at that, and all them cats. What do you got on there? Could have a pretty big impact on the meta. Just a matter of exactly what they do. Do they actually adjust other troops to kind of help counter the full Panther attack? Or are they actually going to adjust Panthers? Which, honestly, in my opinion, I don't think a tweak to Panthers would be a bad thing. No one ever wants to complain when something's OP, and I'm not. But we all know Panthers are aggressively OP. They've got some of the biggest base stats compared to almost any other troop. So, you know, I mean, maybe they can be brought down on the level to where they're, honestly, as far as base stats go, a little bit more equivalent to some of the other troops at their level. Godan just saying hi. Well, hello, brother. You're laying low. That's cool. Lay low. Don't run in that fear spell. Please tell me you did not run in that fear spell. They did. They totally ran in there. Just booked it. Come on, let's get you all together. Just gonna do this. Throw a little shield spell on y'all. Alright. Back to the good old arcade days and just tap, tap, tap-a-roo. Alright, I gotta move you around. You're not gonna hit Panthers just by tapping you. It would work for Goliaths. Panthers are broken. Yeah. Yeah, they are. That's just what it is. God, these cats just keep on coming. What's the point of having all the poison events if they're going to nerf Panthers? So they probably buff the others. You know, that's a good point. That's a good point. If range starts targeting nearest troops, will definitely help with balance. That I also agree with. You know, but that's even not so much Panther focus. That's down to even just like the Unax and Militia. I mean, when I know that there's Unax that are like right on defense, like automatic land ones, you know, I kind of know the easiest way to take care of them cheaply is literally just go ahead and bring in 3 militia. God, I'm losing a lot of Panthers here. This sucks. And taking me longer than I wanted to. Jesus, these cats. A 2-star mount armor is ridiculous. And there's more of you. What the hell? Bad land choice. That's okay. Helps me fill the time. Art Stanton's up. What's going on? There we go. There we go. A little bit of lightning to help. Still, basically, I've lost all of my Panthers on this one here. And I find that still, God, jeez, that's not you that went down? Die already. Jesus, just die. My cats are going around you in circles. Jeez Louise, what the? Well, that was sloppy. What are you going to do? I needed the gold. That's all right. I got plenty of food. Victory. Hey, there we go. Well, I'll take that as drops. All right, that's a little worth it. A 2-star Titan and some 2 stars. It's better than getting all 1 stars from that. So, you know, I'm okay with this here. I'm cool with that. I can deal with that. Just doing a little check here. Output's okay. Output's okay. Really don't know what holds me back from getting green health on the live stream anymore. All dead. That's cool. What do we got there? Game Rescue. You just subscribed. Now, I sure hope that actually comes through on stream. If not, I'll be just a little disappointed. Should get a nice little notification that actually pops up right there. I heard the sound. I heard the sound. We'll see. There it is. Yep, okay. I'm seeing it on stream. Just a little delayed as well myself. Thanks for subbing, though. That puts us up into, I think I'm getting closer to about 5:30 now, so... Chief Peace. Lako is a diamond in the rough. Hey, listen, you don't have to tell me that. I love Lako. For the longest time, I was taking on multi-million defenses with... I still have her. I kind of have... she holds a special place right here. Don't know if I can get rid of her. Let's see. Let's see what this new Lako has. So this is the one that I played with for quite some time. You know, I was doubling up on relics, all that good stuff. 60% Panther damage, 30% Panther armor, 72% Panther charge damage. I thought that was actually a pretty good Lako. Going on to the new one. I wonder what the new one has. Let's see. Because for the longest time, I just 100% was not getting a Logu. I was not getting a Ladega. I finally got one Logu, and in a matter of just like weeks, I all of a sudden was up to like 6 Logus. But I went months. I mean, well, I actually went almost a full year without ever having anything better than 2-star Lako when it came to the Ranger game. It was sad. So Lako rocks. I mean, for a new player, well, you know, let's do it. Let's just have some fun for it, right? For a new player, when it comes to a Ranger game, this chick, she'll do it. And here's the reason why I like it. This is what's a little fun about it, is it's double element. So I've got the Panthers that can kind of run in here, and these relics are not all max. I think I've got mostly low level. Oh, look at it. Level 10. You're cool. Level 9, the 3 stars, and what's this one here? Level 2, 4-star, and a level 1, 4-star. So those are just my doubles, because my other ones went to either Logu or Sagunga once I upgraded. But you can get the poison damage and equip the poison relics to Lego to buff your Panthers, but you get physical damage from Lego because anything that's 2-star under is always physical no matter what the element is, right? Keep that in mind. So while I've got my poison running around, I can be picking stuff off with physical, and a lot of people are set up against other elemental resists like fire, poison, and ice. So kind of throwing Lego in there. Let's go ahead and have some fun. I'm going to go old school, right? This is what the gameplay used to be. Let's see, it was 2 of those. I could probably go for less shields. We'll do a 3rd fear. This is what the gameplay was. You can go back and watch videos on it all. I used to love it. So we'll take this on good old Lego. And just like anything else, I mean, it's the good old kiting game. There we go. Those Panthers will take a moment to put down, but that's okay. What you don't do in strength, you do with time. And slowly but surely, we'll just work them down. Can't do too much kiting, I guess, for this one here, with Panthers being the thing. That's alright. What we do here is create a nice little wall of Panthers. Let them be the block for Lego. Lightning to wrap it up. There we go. A little bit of fun with the 2-star. Just had to hang on to her just because it's one of those things. She got me through a whole bunch. Also works lovely against ice. Now look, we get some nice Panther relics out of that one too. Oh yeah, Zalon. When everyone had a max Durant. Yeah. I mean, there was a part in, way back in the, going with the OG game for DOT, that, honestly getting a 4-star, I don't know, I guess maybe for me, like those first couple of months of playing the game, it felt like getting a 4-star was a lot more difficult or more rare than what it is now. I don't know if it's maybe just because I've progressed up through the game. But, it was, I mean, it was definitely a bit different even a while ago, and that's not even going, pre-global release. Do we have any? I don't think I've got any portal stones to eat up on this one here. But we can do some foraging. This is what I've been doing lately. So I've kind of been neglecting my 4-stars as far as relic foraging goes. And here's the reason why, is I've kind of been putting my energy on my 3-stars. With that, I'm able to actually max out a 3-star. And for me, just with the current forging just being a little bit of a blah mess, and again, I just got to point this out. I actually think I like my new setup because I just watched myself swipe through these relics, and it didn't glitch out there. There might be a bit of a delay, but I'm almost willing to go ahead and let that delay be there rather than all of the glitching for the stream. Might have found a fix, and it doesn't require Elgato. All I need is to just get this live stream health back in the green. I don't know why. Best I've been getting lately has been all yellow, and I have no idea why. But back to the relics. So why 3 stars? Because using my 2 stars and my 1 stars give higher percentage of chance for forging on a 3 star. And with that, I'm able to get more kind of bang for my buck, essentially. I just have a habit of kind of forgetting like what I'm currently working on. This is one thing I need to work on. All those rings, same thing, you know, and these, even the 3 stars, because I don't have 4 stars, even these 3 stars and everything like that have different resists that can go on it. And I'm not ready to forge any of these away until I can find out which one they are. And the problem that sucks with it is that you have no idea what that resist might be on there. And because I don't have a 4 star, I'm not ready to get rid of 3 stars. But anyways, that's that. So, what have I been working on lately? I don't know. Just kind of randomly picking at things. Just kind of scroll through and being like, oh yeah, I think maybe I'll do that. What is this? Spearman? Meh. I don't need physical right now. Archers. You're at a 7. I feel like once, and this is my problem, I guess I've got just such a short attention span for things. Like once I get that 3rd slot unlocked, I have a habit of just kind of being like, that's good enough. Panthers damage again, or Titans damage against Panthers. You're only a 3 star. What's the rest of you do? DOT database to the rescue here. What do we got? I'm not using it, but you know what? It's just one of those things, like, why not? It's basically just how I treat the whole process is when I get bored, I find something different to do. Rather than just repeat. And this is the Highlander. I've had you for a long-ass time, but I have no idea what you do after that. So Highlander, let's see what you got. 22% max is your Titan damage against Panthers, and then it goes to Titan damage against Goliath and 10% Titan critical. I like you, because I kind of have your other parts, right? That's almost part of a set, I would say, right? Essentially what it is there's that one. There's the Great Maul, right? Which is the damage against Goliath, damage against Imperial, and then armor. And there's another one. What's the other one that's like you? Great Maul, the Backbiter, right? Where's the good old Backbiter? You I maxed out. And I was using these, because I got these early on. And I haven't seen these in events for the longest time. But I mean, that could be a whole nother talk, right? Talk about the Protector, Defender, things like that, right? Look at where's the other set? I don't think I can't remember. Is there a 4-star version of these? I don't know. DOT database, let's see. So the Backbiter here. No, that's Bitter Dirks. It'd be nice if I could read. Backbiter here we go. Damage against Grenadiers, damage against Goliaths, and Titan armor piercing. And I feel like there's a 4th one in there somewhere, but I don't remember. And is there a 4-star version of these things? 4-star Highlander? Nope. 4-star Backbiter? Nope. Boom, right there. DOT. Here's some new relics. Get some of the other ones, you know. Make the 4-star version. I like these. Damage against specific troops like Grenadiers, Goliaths, and then, you know, if you get the whole set, you've got this armor piercing, armor critical, all that good stuff. And I feel like there's one more. I can't remember what it is. Come on, OG players, help me out here. What is that 4th one to the set when it comes to Backbiter, the Highlander? I keep touching this one here, and I don't think it's that giant axe. All right, the Great Maul, because again, you've got that True Shot. Is that what it is? True Shot? Okay. Do I? Let's go. And these are ones I need to get rid of, right? And I also over-invested in some old tankards when going for Loki. I've got quite a few left over, both 3 stars, which I'm actually happy about, and the 2 stars. Do I have the True Shot? 3-star QRST. Let's do the alphabet here. Good Lord, I've got too many relics. Oh, there we go. And the True Shot. Oh, wait, that's Archer Critical. No, see, that I don't feel like that's not it. Gambison. Zalan. Plus read up. What do I need to read up to? Read up. Let's go back. Nice drops, right? Yeah, okay, cool. Thank you very much, Game Rescue. That was the Sickwall Panthers Chief piece. Yes, you can. If you actually go back, I've got a video on my channel featuring Lako and the Shield spell. And I did a video specifically on that. How to make sure you max out with that Shield spell. You can put it on a group of troops, and it rocks for Panthers. Let's see. Nice video. Lifeline. I do the same with my 3rd slot with Settling. Yep. Zalan. Highlander is an old relic. There can be only one. There you go. I screwed that up. Sorry about that. Let's see. Now with the 1.21 update, I put all the relics I'm working on favorited so I can find it easier. Excellent. I'm really looking forward to that because I need it. Favoriting will be nice, but I feel like I'm just going to favorite everything. His damage for spears and imps in 2nd and 3rd slots. Okay, but you see that's still an archer-focused one. There's another, which that's not a bad one, the True Shot certainly, but there's another one that is Titan-focused. And let's see, Zalan, you say Gambesons, so I've got to go all the way back through the alphabet. But I was on that one, right? Is that? See, that's Spearman Armor. What's the? I thought there was a 4th Titan-focused one. Now I'll have to do my research and see, because the other ones were all Titan-focused. Well, damage versus a type of troop, and then the 3rd slot is a Titan buffing slot. That's what I have to try to hunt down. I feel like maybe I don't have it. Surprisingly, there are loads of relics I don't have, but that's all right. You know what we're gonna do? We're gonna go ahead and forge this Highlander, because why not? Wait, Foe Crusher. Let's look for it. Do I have the Foe Crusher? I feel like that's a hammer. Is that a hammer? Let's do the database. And let's swipe. Swipe left. Swipe left. Swipe left. Swipe left. That Titan is not a match for you. Swipe left. Oh, sorry. Sorry, Relic. We're not compatible. Swipe left. F is before G. I don't have the Foe Crusher. Let's take a look at it. Is that what it is? 3-star. Foe Crusher. That is it. And this is what it looks like. Little hammer. And with it, you would get 22% Titan damage against Imperials, 22% Titan damage against Grenadiers, and 16% Titan health. I feel like when these relics were around, this was the way that relics really should have been set up, right? There was probably quite a bit more skill around using your Titans and your troops. The percentage buffs were not like crazy, like 640% Titan health, you know? You get these small little buffs. 16%, 20%, maybe a 30%, wasn't 50% buffs. You went into battle and your troops died. Your Titan barely made it out, or didn't make it out, and you were winning battles by just getting through with one troop at the end. I feel like that's what those battles used to be. And it's either because I was inexperienced at that time, or you know, the game certainly has changed, but there's a little bit of nostalgia that goes back into like using my Karn on the battlefield with the Backbiter, the Great Maul, like the Mountain Fist or something like that. You know, it's really, I don't know, I just feel like it was something different then. But let's do some forging. Highlander. So this is what I've been doing. You know, here we go. 4 1-stars, at least getting me up to 19%. You know, if this was a 4-star, I think I might have been happy with like 5% if you get that, right? So let's go ahead and forge that. Let's see if 20%, well, 19%, gets us any luck tonight. Are we getting lucky tonight? Nope. It's a nice quick answer on that one. You know what? Being persistent is key, though. That first one, that was just the warm-up. You know, here we go, 28%. You know what, though? I'm going to do a little switch, as I like to. I'm going to put a 2-star into the first slot, second slot, and then finish up with the 2-star. So usually when I get a fail, I like to just mix up my little ratio or mixture of relics that I'm using. So all 1-stars failed. You know, I had the 2 1-stars, 2 2-stars, but I feel like sometimes just switching what that first relic is works for me. And let's see. I feel like it. I get plenty of fails, but I feel like it just is a little bit better. Let's see. My relic collection, Forge Success, huh? Yeah, my relic collection is equivalent to a woman's closet. Nope, a woman's closet has nothing on my relic collection. The power creep is real in this game, absolutely. Devs mentioned favorite relics to make navigation easy. Hopefully they come through with that. I think that's definitely out in the 1.21. It's just a matter of when we get our hands, especially me, when I get my hands on 1.21. I don't have it yet. Just a matter of time. Again, I'm playing on Apple, so usually I'm a little behind on what those upgrades actually are. I'll take a Terra Spell. And let's get some of these other ones here. I'll take Lenko. Let's get those Titans in the hall. There we go. These guys were 2-stars. And let's look at this is amazing. This is one of the first times I've ever been less than my relic count and have collected all of my relics from the treasure. But about 2-3 days ago, I had just basically had my phone and I was bored and I couldn't really play a lot, but I just went through and just did like a whole shitload of forging just to kind of clear it all out, and apparently it worked. All right, be honest. You pan through your relics just to admire them when nobody's looking. Oh no, I'll do it. Are looking, you know. Let's take a look. Like, oh, a 5-star Earthshaker. That's nice. That's nice. 2 avalanches. Unfortunately, both of those are troop buffing. Sorry. Titan buffing. They are not troop buffing. Bummer. Oh, I got some belts. I got a couple different belts in case I want to wear them on different days. You know, we'll see. Bitter Dirks. They're good. I got the 1. I got my 3rd relic slot. Didn't decide to go any further because, yep, just I guess a little lazy like that. This is something I actually am excited about. The fact that Matt has been mentioning this, these vials, the blood vials and the blood gems or necklaces or whatever that came with Calvarax, is that they are looking into, which I don't know, I guess it's also a little shocking for me that they didn't know they didn't work. But these like gain, raise, dead spells, Jesus. Gain, raise, dead spells. That those don't work on defense. And I thought it was just, I feel like the community was just kind of like, yeah, those don't work on defense, period. They're an offensive relic. But it's mentioned on live stream, and, you know, a question came up, and Matt goes, oh, let's look into that. And they looked into it, and, oh, well, we're going to work on fixing that, so that way those spells will count on defense. I think that's awesome. I think that actually is a bit of a game changer for having Calvarax be a little bit more beneficial, especially on defense. I mean, imagine rolling in with, right, all of these different blood relics from the Halloween event, right? There's 2 spells right there. You know, they might not resist much or last long, but, you know, I've had plenty of dead spells that come up right as I was about to beat a map, not, it didn't impact my timing too much, but imagine those maps where you're down to just the last couple of seconds, and all of a sudden, well, here's some more skeletons that just suddenly pop up. And here's the skeleton ring. This will get, I believe, 2 more. So we've got those. We've also got the 3 stars, which keep adding more, right? Here's the 3 star, another one. I mean, I think you literally could roll in with close to like 8 or 9, if not more, extra raised dead spells. Put that on defense. That might be something a bit different. Nostalgia is all that's left. All those relics are obsolete, They might be irrelevant right now, but I would never say obsolete. You never know when something might change. Again, like these Halloween relics. Okay, yeah, Zalon, let's talk about hoarding, though. Did you hear today the devs literally said, we're not doing anything with shards? Even I got rid of my shards forever ago. Even I got rid of my Trials of Power, the elixirs, which I was hanging on to forever. But again, here's the thing. Maybe those elixirs might finally be worth something on defense. I don't know. I feel like that's a good question for the live stream. If they're going to be fixing these like raised dead spells, will they maybe change elixirs working on defense? And in that case, then I'd be really disappointed that I got rid of them. But they weren't doing anything, right? I got rid of them. The only problem is they only had limited uses. So if that transfers over to defense as well, yeah, what are you going to do? Right, shards are OG. It's a shame they still haven't offered something for those that have retained. Would love to see them re-release 6th skill, right? Was teased today on live stream, not directly, but Matt mentioned a major thing coming later this year. Yes, but Zalon, again, Matt also said, we're not doing anything with shards. Zalon, get rid of the shards. JJ corrected me, thank you very much. It's a total of 15 raised dead spells from relics, if you can equip them all, right? So I'm happy I went for it. Based off of that, I'm actually quite happy with getting Calvarex. It's the only thing that I do wish is I wish it was just a little bit. I don't want it to be easy, but I wish it was a little bit easier to level up a Titan. I don't want it to be easy. I don't think everyone should be able to just roll around with a level 50, 60 Titan 2 weeks after getting it. I think it should be an investment. It should be a challenge. What is going on there? Video output is low. Ugh, YouTube, you're killing me. You're killing me. Oh, let's take a look. Zalon, you've got your original Kobar, so my hoarding issues continue. What? Man, Kobar? That's bad. That's bad, dude. Keeping your shards, it was tough holding one of those shard lands for one day. Yeah, it was. I mean, it was definitely a battle for those, but I don't know. Maybe you're a lot better at getting rid of relics than I am. Like me, those shards had to go. Could not keep them. Instead, I've got to keep, like 16 Dragon Helms here because I haven't put the energy in to actually figure out which resist they each are. That's probably what I should work on. I just wish there was an easier way to know. I don't want to put all my energy in to a damn physical resist. I don't know. Out of all the elements, I feel like physical resist is on my lowest priority. Absolute lowest priority when it comes to physical. And I don't know why. I mean, archers are good. But I guess when I think of elemental resist, I look more at the Titans. And I just don't think enough people are using physical Titans. That's all. Zalon, you use Ulrich. I don't know of anyone else that's going out there blowing things up with Ulrich. I think of, okay, well, what about like Talland? Caesar is the only one that I knew that used Talland. And outside of that, everyone else goes with, I use Edilus on all pikes. I use Ladega on all cats. No one's using, Dracora and all grenadiers. I don't think anyone's using anything that's all grenadiers. But, I guess that's just kind of how I rank it. So, getting physical resist, just not a priority for me right now, and I feel like that's pretty much all that it is. Now, where I got them, I don't know, which would be helpful, because then I could tell, hey, if it's a drop, it's physical resist easily. But I don't know. Maybe I got them from an event, and they actually might have something different. But all right, Highlander. Do we want to go for another one? Nah, I'm already bored. Ice arrows. Wish I had that one arrow. What's the 4-star one? What's the 4-star archer? It basically looks like ice arrows, but it's more black, I think. I saw a couple of people get that one from the Divine Altar. Let's see. All those ice rings. All those physicals. Jade statue. Yeah, you know what? Let's go ahead and do some work on the Jade statue. Do I even have anything to put into it? Yeah, we'll see. There we go. I'm going to switch place with that 1-star. Let's see if my theory comes to fruition for a second forging here. Forge success. So I don't know. That's my tip. You want my forging superstition. It's don't repeat the same pattern of stars when you're forging. If you did all 1-stars, swap out. Maybe swap out the first one for a 2-star. If that didn't work, then do the second slot as a 2-star and the rest as 1-star. If that didn't work, do the third slot as a 2-star, the rest as 1-stars. If that didn't work, then do the fourth slot as a 2-star and the first 3 as 1-stars. I like to mix up those, wild arrows, that's it, JJ. I like to mix up those relic positions. I feel like it's not so much the percentage that counts. I feel like every successful forging has a certain combination you've got to match, whether it be where those 1-stars or 2-stars are positioned. Sometimes it's not even having a total of all 4 slots filled. Sometimes you might only need just 1 or 2 slots filled. But I feel like there's a little bit of a combination that goes into it, more than it is about percentages or the number of attempts, every 5th attempt. We had the good old Caesar 7, and that just didn't hold out well for me. So I've gone more to this combination style forging, and that's my superstition around forging. Let's see, we got another set of portal stones in here to go ahead and do another raid. 129, 123. 129 is not bad. We'll go ahead and take that. What are we going up against? Cats. Oh, look, there's the new Lego. Oh, I already had another one. So what's this Lego got? Damage. Resist against physical and flank. I hate that skill. I just do. Oh, let's go. Let's talk nostalgia for just a minute. Bren, welcome to stream. What's up, bud? What's going on? Let's go nostalgia with a Sardu here. Level 14 Sardu with 3 skills unlocked. Yes. I wish I would have done a little bit more forging. Caesar 7s was a good time. He lived and died by those 7s. Yeah, absolutely. All you folks with superstitions are funny to me. It's basic algorithms, math, nothing to it. Just do it. Or listen, you don't tell me there's nothing to math. Math, I think, is one of the worst inventions ever made by mankind. And that's just barely holding itself above like self-inflicted pain. You know, to me, that's math and that go hand in hand. That's all there is to it. But good old 3-skill Sardu. Killing me, Smalls. You're killing me, Smalls, with this stream. YouTube must be punishing me for taking some time off. Just brutal, brutal punishment. But anyways, like I was saying, yes, Caesar lived and died by those 7s. Good old Sardu nostalgia when you could have, you know, like a level 5 Titan that's got 5 skills slots unlocked. Mine is a level 14 with 3, which you just can't get, but that's how old that Sardu is. And we're going to roll with Sagunga here. And I guess, you know, it's been a while. And this would be my question to all the OGs out there. Are you happy with that change that was made? What do I want to swap out here now? I want to take away 2 of those, another one of those, one of those. There we go. Are we all happy with, you know, not having to forge to unlock those skills and just having to actually level up a Titan? Does anyone miss being able to get those low-level Titans with high skills? It's been a few months. I mean, it's been a long time, actually. I mean, it's been lots of months since we had to worry about forging to unlock those skills. I'm going to get myself right back into this same Panther challenge. Just obnoxious. But that's okay. I think this here ultimately will probably be my last battle for the night anyways. Between poor life choices of battles right next to very shoddy YouTube health for whatever reason. Like right now I'm in the green. All green. 2 minutes ago, I was in the red. And all of a sudden my stream disconnected. Now not only once, but not twice. YouTube has a vendetta against me for taking time off. Should have brought a rage. That's what I should have brought. Oh, get out of there, cats. Get out of there, cats. Get out of there, cats. I don't want to fight in the fear. There we go, there we go, there we go. But let's see. What do we got coming in here? Brain, you say what change? Put the peasants in the same level as the nobility, so I think I prefer the old way. Okay. You think you like the old way? Alright. Still have a bunch of Titans that have higher skill relics and level. I prepare for the future. Let's see. Chief Peace. You forged my last Titan with high skills. I had 2 of them. Confused the greenies. Oh, nice. Okay. JJ, very happy with the change. No more manufacturing Titans or unknown last skill. Threw away a lot of 4-star Titans to get those skills. Yeah, that's very true. You know, and manufactured Titans, of course, have now definitely gone. Look at that. 2 troops. Last battle, you give me 2 troops. Okay, next suggestion for DOT is during Spoils of War. Now, I know troops are great for low levels. Low levels, that's the only way that new players get Goliaths and Imperials and Cats. but nobody needs spearmen from drops, and no one really needs militia and archers. So this would be another suggestion for a future change I would like to see, is I think at a certain castle level, you know, and maybe, you know, I'm at 19, maybe I'd even say at least by 20, I would love to see troops no longer be a part. I think at 20, you're not worried about getting your troops from drops. Now, I really wouldn't mind if troops dropped. Hey, there we go. New subscriber. Jewelry Maker, thank you very much. Hopefully that actually comes through on stream. Gives you your recognition right there through Streamlabs and all that. Hopefully that's working and everything all right. I didn't hear my chime sound. Oh, you're right there. It is. Just a little delay there. There it is. But working with it is, I wish you could sell troops from your treasure room for food. That I would be okay with. If I could just go ahead and, instead of hit collect, hit, you know, sell for food from the treasure room, man, that'd be great. Because yet again, oh man, all them Panthers. Ugh, poor life choices. Right? If I could go to my treasure room, and if I can go to these guys all here and just have a button that says sell for food, sell for food, sell for food, or maybe even if it's not automatic, if I can get, you know, once my army camp is full, if then the button switches to that, then that would be a cool swap out as well too. But I just don't need troops from drops. And unfortunately, all those Panthers died, which means I had lots of space for troops now. And I really don't need more Goliaths. I mean, I gotta do some sacrificing with those bottom three. I really don't need more Goliaths. I just don't. But the way I was losing cats, gotta stock back up. Here's, you know, well, I guess while we're at it, another little fix that I would not mind seeing is, I wish I could swipe at least, or add a second row. Let me see all of the slots, because like right about now, I have no idea how many more slots I actually have to go. So you just kind of keep tapping, right? Now, I mean, I know how many this holds, and it's somewhere around 20 or something like that. But unless I'm counting, which I wasn't doing right now, I just have to keep tapping until that says it's full. And that's just not fun. Let's do one more set. Go ahead and get some more cats going. 1, 2, 3, 4. Fantastic. And let's add that warp on there. Great. All set up for some fresh raids. How about one more fresh request? Anything you don't want. Great. Looking good. Chief, the change wasn't bad, but I won't lie. I didn't update for 3 weeks after missing out on events, huh? Brian, think of all these millions of food wasted on Fusion. Oh, that's the truth. Game Rescue, adios. Sorry I didn't see that until now, but catch you later. Lou, you're thinking about picking up after me. Nice, excellent. You have some banned already, but not sure who's streaming next. I didn't see anyone call it, so... next, I'll for sure stream over the weekend, but tonight I'll pick up after me. Cool. Lou, if you want to start getting ready now, I'm at 126, and I'm cool with wrapping up in an hour and a half. My goal was just kind of maybe hitting that 1 hour. Didn't have a whole lot. Basically, just quite a bit of shenanigans for this stream. I had no plan in mind other than just doing some raid, just doing some chit-chat, see what's going on. I basically was having stream withdrawals, so I just needed to kind of get one in. We've got an event going on, but I'm also working, so I don't necessarily know how many streams I'll get in this weekend, but I do want one out there during this Basathi Okosi event. And the big reason why is during that event, I will be using, because any 4-star Mossman gets at least 1.1. It's the best we can get. But I will be using Basathi during the event. So if you want to kind of see her in action with her 1 skill, 1 relic slot, that is who I will be taking. So, Lou, get ready, and I'll hand it off to you the moment you're ready. Brandon, I think some battle rewards. Troops in the battle road. If the troops were sitting with a higher level than your own troops, I think that would be worth it. Yeah, that's a good point, too. Chief, the stream was helpful. Great, cool. Well, thanks for tuning into it. Sorry for any of the challenges going on, but I actually do have to say, even though outside of health, which, I don't know, maybe I just got to do a good old reset on my good old modems. Who knows the last time those things were ever off. Sometimes that just helps. And you know what? And good old turn my computer off. I don't think that thing's been off in about 4 or 5 weeks. Gonna hit the power button on that. Maybe that kind of simple stuff can help, but just had to go ahead and get back into the streams, into the grind. Gonna get back in on a regular basis now. Got 1 vacation for the year done. You only have 2 more of those to have to kind of deal with throughout the year. Back to trips and whatnot. So stay tuned this weekend for the Poison Ivy event for Basathi and Okosi. I'll be using Basathi for my grind. Again, just kind of working that level up. I'll be doing the usual, probably just hitting some Borderlands, but I will be also, focusing on some gold. I have to knock out 2 upgrades. So as of right now, what do I need for the next one? 1.97 million. I could get that done in a day, so I'll scoop that up maybe tomorrow. And then it still gives me plenty of time to get the 3rd one going. But hopefully that tip you guys picked up from that one is helpful for getting, not only does it work for the gold aspect, but also works for food. So keep that in mind when you guys start moving on to those storages. Make sure you get all 3 going consecutively. Other than that, we got 3 portal stones here. Do I need to do anything? Raid cities. Well, then I need to get to 6. So it looks like I'll be doing 1 more raid before I finally crash for the night. But I've got to fuse a Titan. Oh, let's fuse a Titan. Cool, cool, cool. How about this? How about we'll fuse Basathi? We'll go ahead and throw in one of these Lakos here. I'm going to throw them both in. I really don't need them. Resistance against physical. You're the one I don't like the most. You don't beat my original, so you're going in as well. And 2 of those Ares. 1 gets kept for the Pantheon, which eventually is coming. That's cool. It's cool that it didn't come as soon, because I feel like we've gotten plenty of prep time for the Pantheon. That everyone was like, oh, rush, 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 start keeping Titans. But the Pantheon has not come around yet. That's a good thing. So let's go ahead and just fuse up here. Basathi. I was not able to get as much fusion as I wanted to during the last event. Bit disappointed. I also have to say, I think out of a lot of the Rangers, I think Basathi might actually be one of my favorite designs. I kind of dig the mask, and I dig the ponytail. I don't know why. The only thing I notice is that they kind of need to get that quiver a little bit closer to her back, kind of just floating out there. You just got to squeeze that in a little bit. But other than that, she's cool. Astaroth. I don't know if you'd actually want this Astaroth brain when you see these skills. All right? If you haven't seen him yet, he is a very healthy Titan. So he has triple health. Chief, I only got rid of 2 of them. I still kept my level 40 Lako. Outside of that level 40 Lako, I don't need more, because it's not like I'm actually using them. Plus, they don't increase health. You know, if there's one low Titan you want to keep multiples of, it's Ceros. And that's because he totally maxes out with Imperials, land resources, even at higher levels, which is nice. But this is my Astaroth brain. Resist against physical. Health, resist against fire, and then health and health. And he's a healthy boy. He's not bad. Now, I will say, I'm happy with the bottom 4. The one skill I'm not a fan of is actually the resist against physical. I don't mind the health. That's what my goal is. Is I don't think Astaroth will outright beat anyone on defense, but I want to get him leveled up to be a defender. I want to see how he would fare for a garrison, because being triple health, and I got it to where I could really, really push up his armor. These relics wouldn't do it, but just a quick little chat through that one there, right? With these things where I can start throwing on more armor, more critical, and actually these Wukong events came after I even did my initial planning. But between things like that and the things like this, the Morbid Cloak, resist against poison, the health, even more. But where I can get those armors on him and start getting him some more resist against elements, he can actually come up pretty decent. I've got a build in mind, and I don't think I still have it saved, but... Oh, JJ, will Lego max production as well? Okay, cool. Well, I've only got the one, and that's all I'm going to keep. Can't remember if I kept my build open on my phone or not. Let me see. No, I did not. But I had a build I was pretty happy with as far as resist goes, the armor, and the health. And the goal is that maybe he could become a Titan who could ultimately drain the clock. And I find that beneficial for two ways. If you can't beat him, you know, you've got to spend the entire, 5 minutes fighting my garrison, which gives me the time to be able to hit people more often in between bubbles. Which, I mean, I don't stay bubbled anyways. I usually pop right away, so the bubbles don't do much. Then again, I'm not playing in Legends, so it's a different story. But it'll just really kind of hopefully help kind of drain people out. It's just having to take that entire time to attack my garrison, if I can get this Astaroth to build out properly. So that's kind of the idea. He is, though, one of my favorite looking Titans in the game. The only thing that, again, I just find is a bit odd about him is the fact that he looks like an Unak. Like, everything about him says fire. And I remember joking around with people, and I've said this multiple times, I've told this story probably too often at parties, right? Is when people first got the teaser, everyone was like, oh, you know, I bet you he's going to be something really unique, really different. And sarcastically, you know, someone said like, oh, what do you think would be, you know, like conspiracy theory? I love my conspiracies. But they're like, oh, what's your biggest conspiracy? I was like, watch. He looks all glowy and everything like that. Watch, he's not an Unak. And it turned out to be true, which was really unexpected. I kind of said it as a joke, and it turned out. But he looks Unak to me. I don't know. This is the one thing that throws me off about him. But also, yes, very rare Titan to the point there. And I'm glad I got him. I'm glad I got Calvarax right along with him. So all of these... what they consider the ancient Titans, I'm going with some. Well, you must throw some crazy parties now. Yeah, this is the party right here. Jotun is another one here, so he's an ancient. Who was the other one, right? Wukong. So those have been all of the ancients as far as the category goes, I think. I don't think anyone else is in that mix. The one I was actually really disappointed I had to skip. And it wasn't necessarily by choice, it was more or less just by called out of gems, was Korthan. You know, I've got him on my test account, but that's just not the same. I don't even play that thing daily. So I was really disappointed I did not get Korthan on my main profile. I just didn't have the gems to do the grinding, but he was cool. I actually really like his look. So maybe he'll come around for 10,000 souls one day, you know, like Basathi. Let's see. Chief Peace. I forged about 10 Legos. Try not to hoard. Yeah, see, I've got it. I can't hoard. I'm trying to really get better at not hoarding Titans. Adil, hey, what's going on? Welcome, welcome. What skills does my Astaroth have again? In order, his first skill is resist physical. Then it goes health, then resist fire, health, and health. That is my Astaroth, but I'll pull it up one more time right there. That's the Astaroth I got, which, again, is not bad. Health has no cap, so I'm cool with that. Best Lego will destroy a max Astaroth. I don't know. I got resist against physical, though, Chief. That's your Lego right there. Throw another one of my iron guards or something like that. Resist against physical. You know, that's 90%. You know, so you'll be getting only just a little bit through, but then you got to fight through all that health. Plus the armor that I will totally be throwing on Astaroth. So I don't know, Chief. Maybe we can line that up one day. When I get my max Astaroth, we'll throw your best Lego against him and see what he can do. We'll have to put that up there on UFC night. Brain, you don't have Corthan. You were on break at that time. Yeah, you know, I just really like his look. And he may not necessarily be all that great on the battlefield. I don't really know. I don't really actually use Paladins a lot. Even on defense, I don't. I usually go more troop buffing, but I love his look, and I am a collector for that. So, Lou, you're almost ready. Great, because I'm stalling. But what else have we got going on? Let's see. It's in April now. So, well, I don't have it because I actually wore it this weekend. But don't forget, anyone that's ever interested, we've got t-shirts available, and I'm now switching the focus away from God. Was a lot of March. From that one, you guys voted on one of my last streams to go to the Crazy Cat Lady t-shirts for April. So anyone that donates $25 or more to my Streamlabs, you will get a shirt sent to you. And during the month of April, it is going to be Crazy Cat Lady. After that one there, after Crazy Cat Lady, and we go into May, it will then be Do You Even Crit? That one comes on a purple shirt. So Do You Even Crit will be going out in May. Again, that just comes with anyone that donates to the good old Streamlabs. So that's just an FYI. That's an update. Things that have been happening while I was on break. You know, just got a couple of those shirts made. I got those shirts sent out to hopefully everyone that did get them. Hopefully they got them. If they're scrolling down over on that side, then if it says $25 right there, you got it. And might even be delivering one personally myself sometime soon. You know, we'll see how that one goes. JJ, don't burst my bubble, bro. You can't do that. You can't do that to me. Oh, let's go. Let's go. Pick it back up. Everything to do with poison, you say. And that's the cats. So, I mean, so what if I get that poison resist up to the 90%, which I can do. I can do with relics. And with all that health. Would that not help them out? Going up against those cats. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. I'm putting some faith. Putting some faith in Astaroth there. We'll see how that goes. Hashtag freeze, rage, sleep. Yeah. You know, listen, here's the thing. Every defense is beatable, I guess. What are you going to do? A new shirt idea. Hashtag freeze, rage, sleep. I like that. I like that. I'll put that in the notes here. I got a couple ideas for all different ones. But I'll add that to the list. Now we got May and June. I've even got June planned out, right? June is no troops, no spells, no problem. That's what I got there. Hashtag freeze, rage, sleep. There we go. Lou is live. So, hey, you're here. You've already probably jumped over there. Jump on over to Lou's. If you're watching this after the fact, then make sure you go back over to Lou's video and watch that as well, too. So, thanks for joining me on this stream here. Bringing this live stream to a close. Hopefully we'll have some more this weekend with the Poison Ivy event, so stay tuned for that. Hopefully, I fixed my 8-bit DOT. That's been looking pretty good. Now I just need to figure out, well, the damn YouTube health. So we'll see how that goes. But everyone, thanks for watching my stream tonight. I'm tapping out on this one here. Head on over to Lieutenant Lou and catch her stream. You know, what I need to do is get a link for it, right? That's what I should do here. I'm going to put that over into the comments. Which will only take like forever to get there. There we go. There we go. There's the link. Let's go ahead and drop that in the comments here. Click that. Head over to Lieutenant Lou. Thanks for joining me tonight. Thanks for watching this stream post-mortem of the stream. If you're watching afterwards, let me know if basically just anything you want in the comments down below. Make sure you check out my Streamlabs link. Again, to A, support a streamer. B, to get your hands on a t-shirt if that's how you want to do it. We've got, again, the month of April right now is Crazy Cat Lady. I will probably wear that on stream one of these weekends just because, well, it's a Poison Ivy event, so it would fit. So other than that, guys, gals, I'm Gaming Jaeger. I'm signing out, so go ahead and head on over to Lieutenant Lou. Let's see. Chief Beast, if you ever get a chance from your busy schedule, check out my battle channel on YouTube. Chief, I will click on your name and go to your channel right now to check it out. And I'll catch you guys all. I'm going to channel right now. I will catch you all later. I am Gaming Jaeger, and I am leaving you at a close with this, and with a quick shot at all of my contact info for any social media. You can hit me up there for any of it. So thanks for watching. I'm out.